Hello fellow YouTubers, and welcome to my new countdown. Today, at this specific point in space and time, something great has happened. Our planet Earth has tilted its semi-axis and the northern hemisphere is now inclined towards a G2V class star we call the Sun. Now, that particular star will rise to the highest position in the sky. The photons coming from that giant hydrogen and helium plasma sphere will collide with Earth, where they will increase the kinetic energy of the molecules found within the atmosphere of our home planet. As for the less dramatic version, summer started today. It will get hotter, but only for the northern hemisphere. That's right, the summer is already there, and I am here to celebrate this event with a fitting countdown. I will list my top 10 summer paradises in video games, because hey, who doesn't like the summer? Hot weather, long days, and most importantly, no more of this or this, because the winter is beyond all bearing in my opinion. Summer paradises also exist in video games, and you have to admit that most of us have a tendency to really enjoy those kinds of levels or worlds. They are pleasant to look at, and they give us that warm feeling, even if it's not summer at the time we are playing. But you know the deal. Before we start, we have to follow some rules in order to make this countdown more interesting. The rules are as following. Only one entry per franchise. Both levels and entire worlds count, as long as they fit within the definition of a tropical place. And the last rule, desert levels or worlds do not count. Why? Sure, deserts are also warm, but you're not going to see any on here because deserts aren't really tropical paradises. Deserts are too hot, whereas summer paradises aren't. So, let's not waste any time and start off with this countdown. Pack your stuff, because we are going on vacation. Video game vacation. Enjoy! Doshin the Giant is a game for the GameCube that is seriously overlooked. It was only available in Japan and in the PAL format, so maybe the majority of you have never heard of this game, since it never got a North American release. Nonetheless, you should definitely check it out. This game also features the number 10 pick for this list, a tropical island called Badoru Island. It's not really big, but it sure looks really relaxing. Just think of this as an island where you can start a little civilization on your own. This concept alone is a really interesting one. The island really gives you that tribal feeling with all the songs the villagers play, the palm trees, the beaches, and if the natives are being nasty little buggers, you can violently kill them. You bastard. The reason why this island is so low on the list is because it has a lot of natural disasters. So if you don't kill your locals, then maybe nature will. But it's up to you to save their lives. If you're not a bastard, that is. I kind of hate myself for putting this one on the list, but I can't lie. The island is really nice. Yes, I did it. I just put New Zack Island from Dead or Alive Xtreme 2 on my list. And no, I put it on the list because of the island, and not because of the women. I don't care about the silicone breasts, I'm a straight woman. Now let me see the beach, please. I am probably the only person on Earth who wants to see the beach instead of the women. Oh well, moving on. Anyways, this beautiful archipelago is also known as the Island of Eternal Summer. It mixes some elements from the Maldives and the Caribbean, and you don't want that, no. You want to see the women, right? You pervert. You know what makes beach levels great? They are very inviting, so it makes a lot of sense to make them the first level in the game. And this one? It's a beach with penguins! I love penguins! The Penguin Pirate Cove is a good example on how a first level should be. This first world in the game, Parodius really puts you in the mood. The game is hard as hell, well, it's a bullet hell game after all. But the Penguin Pirate Cove doesn't overwhelm you immediately, unlike a lot of other first levels in difficult games. This is very welcome. Don't feel too confident though, because although this level is pretty easy, you will get only in the second level. I hate those clowns, and I hate harsh difficulty spikes. We just had a beginner stage summer level, so why not another one? Palm Tree Paradise from Wario Land 4 is one of the game's most pleasant levels in my opinion. Okay, technically speaking there is another level that comes right before it called Hall of Hieroglyphs, but that's rather a tutorial level than a real level. Yeah. Back to Palm Tree Paradise. The music of this beach land really gives you this summer feeling. I mean, just listen to it. Sounds like something you would actually hear on a tropical island. If you're playing this stage on super hard mode though, no more relaxed beach level. You won't hear the ordinary music, but instead you get this. Please game, please don't rush me! Now, I am going to be honest with you. I wasn't really that big of a fan of Pokémon cities in general. They aren't bad, mind you, but some of them are just kind of underwhelming, to the point where I went through them once and never came back. This city, however, I really like it. Welcome to Humilau City. Humilau City from Pokémon Black 2 and White 2 is one of those cities that stand out from the rest, and this one sure does that. Oh what, you're tired of Kyurem freezing everything? No ice here, just eternal summer. What I also like about this unique city is the way you get there. That water tunnel is amazing, and the moment where I went through it was actually the first time I truly enjoyed the 3D environment in a handheld Pokémon game. Before Pokémon X and Y came along, obviously. But that's not all. The gym is in my opinion the best looking water gym still to this day. I love the design, and it was an overall welcome addition to the game. Even the city itself looks great. Every element of it reminds me of the Maldives. The jetties, the water bungalows, the beach. It sure is the most pleasant place in Unova. With a name like Summers, it is a must pick for this countdown. That's right, on the number 5 spot we have the city Summers from Earthbound. I mean, hey, it is literally called Summers. You can't get more summerly than that. Oh wait, you can. It is also called the Eternal Tourist Trap, and I can see why. Sure, it is a rather small section in the game, but it is also one of my favorite towns in one of my favorite games for the SNES. The music is perfectly fitting for a setting like this. It's incredibly calming, and it immediately puts you in the vacation mood. But since this is an RPG, don't expect too much peace here. There are some guys on the beach who want to beat you up, such as tough guys and overzealous cops. Oh, by the way, chicks really love that tough guy. No, really, there's a small chance that he drops one. It's Earthbound, what did you expect? You know which Nintendo franchise has really good looking levels in my opinion? Kirby. No, really now. The Kirby franchise in general has really nice looking visuals concerning the worlds, and of course, no platform is complete without a beach level. Kirby games have a lot of different summer paradises, so I had to pick one that I liked the most. And I apologize in advance because this spot right here contains lots of nostalgia. I chose the third world Ripple Field from Kirby's Dream Land 2. Ripple Field actually means a lot to me because Kirby's Dream Land 2 was the first video game I ever played. Hence Ripple Field is the first summer themed level I ever played. And thus, it really deserves to have a place on my list. This world was also the first world to show me how water physics really feel like in a video game. The music also perfectly reflects this. It is 8-bit music, but you still hear that tropical undertone. All things considered, Ripple Field is a very underrated world from a Kirby game. One Nintendo franchise that's just perfect to calm down is the Animal Crossing franchise. And fittingly enough, those games also have a little summer paradise. Okay, not all of them. Let's start at the beginning. The first game the Western audience got was Animal Crossing Population Growing for the GameCube. In this game, if you connected your Game Boy Advance with the GameCube, you could travel to a small island in the south where it was permanently summer. That island may be incredibly small and it doesn't really look that interesting at first glance, but there were some cool additions to the game here. The best thing was that you literally got an enlarged house for free! I mean, for free! Take that, Tom Nook! So basically, this is the only Animal Crossing game where you can have two houses. Nice! You also get a neighbor who is exclusive to your island, as well as other exclusive things such as coconuts and two outfits. After this game, we didn't get to see any type of island until Animal Crossing New Leaf came out. In this game, you can travel to Tortimer's Island, where you can catch rare bugs and fish, collect exclusive fruits and participate in mini-games in order to buy rare items. You don't get a free house anymore, unfortunately. And we all know why we went back there. Don't lie, you also used that bug farming trick in order to get a lot of belts. Don't worry, we are all guilty of that. The Sonic franchise, as well as the Kirby franchise, has a lot of stunning levels in its arsenal. It also has a lot of summer-themed stages. My favorite out of them all is Adabat from Sonic Unleashed. Just look at this. Doesn't this scream tropical paradise? Adabat is really one of the most beautiful Sonic levels I can think of. The water is crystal clear, to the point where you can see through it. The sky has that perfect tint of blue, and the jungle sections also add a more exotic touch to the whole world. I really like that. And even though tropical paradises are kind of synonymous with a calm atmosphere, this one has a twist. It's Sonic after all, so in this scenario you won't be lying around sunbathing, but instead you will run through it. Now that's something new for once. But what could be the ultimate summer paradise in any video game ever? Before we get to number 1, let's do a quick recap. Number 10, Badoru Island. Number 9, soon to have enormous dorsal pain. Number 8, Penguin Pirates Cove. Number 7, Palm Tree Paradise. Number 6, Humilau City. Number 5, Summers. Number 4, Ripple Field. Number 3, Tortimer Island. And number 2, Adabat. And now, the summer paradise where I wish I could go to right now is...
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home. Come enjoy a natural wonderland to which we've added the world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park, and succulent seafood. All this and more await you on Isle Delfino. Come relax and let us refresh your body and spirit.
Why hello, extremely obvious number 1 pick. Seriously though, who didn't see this one coming? To me, the appropriately named Isle Delfino is the defining tropical paradise when it comes to video games. The whole game feels like a pleasant vacation trip. The music fits perfectly well. The levels all have different summer-related themes, reaching from calming sunset beaches to exciting summer theme parks. On Isle Delfino, you got everything your sun-addicted heart desires. But not only does this summer paradise have way more variety than the other ones on this list, Isle Delfino's different parts are all absolutely stunning in their own ways. And keep in mind that this was an early GameCube game, yet it looks absolutely gorgeous for the time. Sirena Beach? Look at the colors of the sunset. I feel like I'm really there. Gelato Beach? It looks like a GameCube version of the Maldives. And Pinna Park? I want to go there so bad. I mean, it looks so much fun. We have a lot of video games that have summer themed levels, but Isle Delfino is not just one level. The whole game is a summer level, and I absolutely love it. But what about those other islands we saw at the beginning? Like that turtle-shaped island? I want to explore those too. Maybe in an upcoming sequel? Please Nintendo, make it happen! This has been my top 10 summer paradises in video games. I also have to note that from tomorrow onwards, it has been 6 years since I am on YouTube now. A lot of things have changed, and my channel will change even more with more videos that will come out soon. Thank you for watching, and until next time!
The vacation starts now.